Hey there, I'm Jenny. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am thrilled that you're here. If you are thrilled that you're here and you could subscribe, that would be amazing. And when you're ready to take your practice to a little bit deeper, I'd love to invite you into my online studio called Balanced. Below the video, you can find the link to join for free for 5 days. I'll give you a whole tour around the studio and we can get a little deeper into our power yoga practice. So for now, have a great class. Hello, darling. Welcome back to your mat. Today's class is one of those classes where you are just like, I gotta move, but I don't have that much time or I don't have that much bandwidth. So I pulled it off of our Power Salutations class and I made it a little bit smaller. We're gonna touch on everything, but we're gonna move through it nice and quickly and get you on and off the mat so that you can move about your day and feel really good. Okay, so I'm gonna shut up so we can get to work. Come to the top of the mat, stand with your feet hips width distance, arms down by your side, close your eyes, and we're gonna take a couple deep breaths. I want you to start right away. Nice big inhale by the nose, nice big exhale by the mouth. Make it a little dramatic. I want you to do this a couple times, especially because if you're most likely doing this because you're short on time, I don't want you to feel rushed on the mat. So take a couple deep breaths and slow down. You've carved out this little piece of time for yourself. Let's really make the most of it. Let's tune in. Let's be fully present. Whatever you got coming up next is going to be there as soon as you're done. So stay here with me now and use the breath to ground yourself. The next exhale, I want you to do by the nose. So inhale by the nose, exhale by the nose. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Inhale the arms above the head. Take your right hand to your left wrist and then dip the upper body to the right. Sway the hips over towards the left as much as you can. And then come right back up through the center. Flip the grip on the hands and dip the upper body to the left as you really sway the hips out towards the right. Come right back up towards the center. Take the hands behind your back. Interlace all 10 fingers. Inhale, open up the chest. Take a pause here. Look up towards the ceiling. Find some space through the whole front of the body. Activate the quads a little bit for me. Good. Now release the hands. Bend the knees, and I want you to roll down forward. Kind of tuck the chin to the chin like you're a rag doll. Just roll all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Nice deep bend in the knees until you're all the way down there. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Give me a little sway side to side. Let your head hang like a heavy little coconut. Please release any tension from your face or from your neck. Excellent. And then I want you to put your hands on the mat. Open your feet a little wider than your hips. Heels in, toes out. Sit down into a little yogi squat and move side to side a couple times. Our little gremlin-like move. So you're really far forward. You're not worried about sitting back. Just get into the hips a little bit. Pick up one, the ball of a foot, the ball of the foot, the ball of one foot and the heel of the other. Just kind of shifting side to side. Good. And then settle into the middle, but I don't want you to get into full malasana. All I want you to do is take your hands. We're going to stretch the wrists a little. Palms face down, wrists away from you, fingers towards you, and just gently start to rock side to side or forward and back. Where your hands are in relation to how close they are to your body really depends. The further away your hands are, obviously the deeper the stretch. So if you're like me and this is really hard for you, you just move the hands closer to you, that's all. Good, you're gonna do the same thing except you're gonna flip the hand so now the top of the hand is down, the palms are up, the fingers are still towards you, just shifting side to side. Now, if you can, straighten out the elbows and lift the chest a little, do it. If not, just keep a nice deep bend in the elbow, no big thing. Good. And then just flip those hands over, lift those hips up, which should feel great. Heel toe your feet all the way together, toes and heels touch. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees and slowly roll up. Think of coming out the opposite way you went down. So chin to chest, all the way up to the top. And then when you get to the top, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Right hand grabs that left wrist again. Upper body to the right, hips to the left. This time your feet are together. And can you feel the difference there? I want you to really press down through the left heel. I want you to deepen the stretch a little. And then come back up to the center, flip the grip, and head to the other side. So pressing into the right heel, opening through the right side body. Chin is up, chest is up. Don't look down, look straight ahead. Good. Come back to the center, prayer the hands, bring them to the heart center this time. Open those feet about hips width distance. Push your hip bones way forward. Squeeze your butt. Shift the weight into your heels and take a mini back bend. Lift your heart like you were hanging from a string from the center of your chest to the ceiling. I want you to keep that string lifting as you bend up and over. For 3, 2, and 1. Back up to the top, belly in, forward fold. You can bend the knees if you need. Place your hands on the mat. Give me a little shake, a little shimmy, a little cha-cha-cha. If your hamstrings are very tight today, go ahead and open the feet just a little bit wider. If you feel okay here, great. Hook those big toes with your middle and index fingers. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Take it down over those legs. So a gentle pull with the arms. Shoulders are away from the ears. Breath is nice and easy for 3. For 2, rock the weight more towards the balls of your feet. And on 1, slowly release. Perfect. Slide the hands under the front of your feet until ideally one day your toes are lined up with your wrists. We're going to take this really soft. It's just to stretch out the wrist a little bit. We're going to inhale, lengthen, and exhale very gently forward fold. So bending the elbows out to the side, shoulders away from the ears, and just gently press the feet into the hands like you're giving yourself this little mini hand massage as you get everything stretched out. Excellent. Slowly release it. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step it back into a plank position. Okay, we're going to roll through this first little power salutation slow, and then the rest of them we're going to go for it. So slowly lower down to your belly, as slowly as you can. Untuck your toes, and you're going to come to a baby cobra looking over your right shoulder. So look over the right shoulder and lift. And then slowly come down. So it's like this little twisted cobra. Inhale, look over your left shoulder, lift, and come on down. Now inhale to your regular cobra. And as you do these, I want you to make sure you're using the strength of the lower back, butt, and legs. Lower the forehead down to the mat. Inhale to plank pose. And now we're going to side plank. Right hand down, left hand up. Hold it here. So here's the deal with your side planks. If you can stack your feet, great. If not, one foot in front of the other is fine. Now come back to plank, and if you can, give me a push-up, a chaturanga push-up, and then go to the left side. Left hand down, right hand up. That's going to be our whole thing. And now we're going to come for the full vinyasa. Come to the plank, roll through chaturanga to your belly. Inhale up, dog cobra. And exhale, you're in down dog. Now this is the first one, so if you want to pedal out the feet a little bit, that's perfectly fine. Just kind of move and groove, walk them out, press the mat away. And we're going to roll through that just one more time together. So what I want you to do is just start to walk your feet up towards the top of the mat. You can keep kind of sashaying those hips. Feet are going to touch. You're going to inhale to lengthen. Exhale, nice deep fold down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Come all the way up to the top. And then exhale, forward fold, bellies in. Come on down. Here we go. Inhale, lengthen. Step it into plank position. And lower slowly all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes, feet hips width distance. Inhale, twisted cobra to the right. Forehead to the mat as you exhale. Inhale, twisted cobra to the left. Forehead to the mat. Inhale through the center. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale, plank. Side plank, right hand down, left hand up. Good, now come back through center, give me a little chaturanga or skip it, that's okay. Left hand down, right hand up, side plank. Come back through plank. And now chaturanga or to the belly. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts nice and high. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Step the right foot between your hands. Lower your back knee down to the mat. Set the hips nice and low. And then reach the arms up nice and high. Good. Now what I want you to do is interlace all 10 fingers. Flip the palms up. Sink the hips a little lower. And bend the upper body to the right, getting a little stretch to the left side. Let that stretch roll all the way down through that left hip flexor, through that left quad. Good, come up through the center, take a dip over towards the other side, left side. Keep the hips low. Come back through the center. Now keep the hands, but take the hands behind your back. Think of yourself like lounging at the beach. Drop your hips and look up, lifting the heart center, a little back bend. And then release. Hands down to the mat, frame the front foot. Sit back into a little half split, which should feel super nice. Excellent. And then you're going to take a wide pyramid. So just shift forward, lift the back leg, and straighten the front leg. I don't want you to close your feet. This is not pyramid. I want you to think about this being just a nice, beautiful stretch. Invite some space into the backs of the legs. Good, now coming into your first high lunge, bend your front knee, look forward, back leg strong, belly in, rise all the way up to high lunge. Hold it here and practice getting nice and low, keeping the back leg nice and strong. And you want to keep, everything like your head is stacked over your tail. Try not to arch your spine too much. Keep everything neutral. And then frame the front foot. And are we ready? Step back plank. Lower down slow. Remember, this is a short class. Give me everything you got. Look over the right shoulder, cobra. Bring it down. Look over the left shoulder, cobra. Bring it down. Cobra pose, right through the center. Lower it down. Bring it up through plank. Side plank, right hand down, left hand up. Come through plank. Give me a chaturanga if you can. Left side, left hand down, right hand up, side plank. Back through center, chaturanga. Inhale up, dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts, nice and high. Exhale, drawing the knee towards the nose. Step the left foot forward. Lower the back knee again. Set those hips down for me. And then reach those arms forward and up. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms up. Take a dip over towards the left first. So here we go, moving that beautiful stretch all the way down into that right hip flexor, that right quad. Come back through the center, take it to the other side. Come back to the center, take the hands behind the head. Here we are lounging. Look up and take a little back bend for me. Keep the hips low, keep the elbows out nice and wide. Feel how that helps you open up. And then slowly release, hands down to the mat, frame the front foot. Sit back into that half split, giving it a little stretch. Excellent. Coming into wide-legged pyramid, shift into the front leg. Lift the back leg, straighten the front leg. Again, try to keep everything where it is. And just pour that chest over that front leg. Let yourself relax. Rebend that front knee, or bend that front knee. We're coming into that first lunge. Chest forward, belly in, back leg strong. Rise like you mean it. Coming up like a super ninja. Hold it here. Both legs strong. Breath nice and easy. 3, 2. Frame the front foot with that hand. Step back, plank pose. Lower down to your tummy. We're moving and grooving. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra to the right. Drop it down. Feel how much you're working the back side of the body. Inhale, cobra to the left. Bring it down. Inhale, cobra through the center. Bring it down. Are we ready? Tuck the toes, plank pose with the belly in. Good. Right hand down, left hand up, side plank it. Come through the center with grace. Plank. One push-up, chaturanga. Left hand down, right hand up, side plank it. Again, move with grace. Here we come. Back to plank. Exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Look forward. Step your feet to the top of the mat with your feet hips width distance apart. Measure that with your 2 fists if you're ever kind of unsure of where you're supposed to be. 2 fists is a great measurement. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, sit your butt into a tiny chair. And then raise the arms up, biceps by the ears. Sink way into those heels for me. Activate the core so you have a nice neutral spine. And what we're going to do is we're going to come to standing, hugging the right knee to the chest, but I want you to do it in one fluid movement. So shift the weight to the left foot, drive down through the left heel, and push up to stand as you draw the right knee up and into the chest and give it a big, giant hug. Left leg is strong, belly is in, chest is up. Now we're going to float this to a high lunge. And again, the idea is like you're moving through molasses. So start to slowly micro bend the left knee as you release the right knee, floating it back, sending everything into a nice high lunge. Now once you get to that high lunge, I want you to give me a little pistol grip with the hands. Reach up towards the ceiling as you sink the hips a little lower and look up. Now once you look up, you have to start to test the balance. So if that feels too hard, look forward, that's okay. But reach, not just through your fingertips, but through the heart center. Yeah, now we're gonna come out the way we came in. I want it to happen in one move. So look forward, shift the weight into the front leg, and draw that right knee forward and up until you're hugging the knee up and into the chest. Yes. Now we're gonna sit this right back into low chair. Release the knee and sit it down. There you go. Hold it here for 3. For 2. We're going to do the other side. So shift the weight to the right heel. Power up through the right heel as you lift the left knee, hug it into the chest. One smooth move. Breathe. Send this back to a high lunge. Again, moving through that jar of honey. Nice and slow. Everything stepping back. Setting up those super strong legs for me. Finding that pistol grip with the hands. Reach the fingertips up. And then the last thing to go up are the eyes. So again, feel the balance. Feel the strength. Nice, easy breath. And then the idea is to come out the way we came in. So looking forward. Shifting the weight forward. Driving that left knee forward and up. Hugging the knee into the chest. It doesn't always happen as gracefully as we want it to. And coming back into chair pose, slowly settling it back down, knowing this is the last time you're going to do this. So going out with a bang, keep the hips low and lift the toes, lift the heels really high for me. Come onto the balls of your feet. Sit down a little bit lower for 3. For 2. Forward fold on 1, let that whole thing go. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, and step it back into plank pose. You know what's coming. Lower down to your belly slowly. Let's work that back body. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra to the right. Bring it back down. To the left. Bring it back down. Drive it straight up the center. Open the chest. Bring it back down. Push the plank with strength. Yes, side plank it. Right hand down, left hand up. There you are. Come through the center. Give me a chaturanga. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Come on. Left hand down, right hand up. Lift it. Back through center plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, your in down dog. Take a deep breath in and out by the nose. Slow, low flow. And then slowly drop it into a tabletop position. Excellent, easy. Take the right hand, thread it underneath, lie on the right shoulder. Yep, left hand can reach forward, or you can decide to take it behind you for a little mini bind. Try your best to keep your hips right over your knees and just use the weight of your body to give that right shoulder a little massage. Come on out of it. Back into tabletop position. Set it up all fours. Left arm, thread it underneath the body. Lie on that left side. And then whatever you did on one side, you're going to do on the other. So if you want to reach the arm around, you can. You could also just keep the right arm straight out in front of you. Hold it, breathe. Slowly come back through that tabletop position. Good. You're going to come onto your back. So all you're going to do is shift your knees forward between your hands, cross your shins, and sit on your butt. On your butt, I'm sorry, not on your back. Almost, almost. Okay, separate leg stretch. I want your right leg to come out, your left leg to come in. Push your foot up against the right inner thigh. Inhale, stretch all the way up. Turn, face the right foot. And exhale, just pour yourself over that leg. So grab the foot wherever it feels good. Think of this for me as a little bit more of a feel-good stretch today. I do want you to try to level the torso as much as you can. So if you notice that your inside elbow, your left elbow is higher than your right, can you drop it down a little? Level the shoulders. For 3, for 2, and for 1, slowly release it. Take it over to the other side, right leg in, left leg out. Push the foot against the inner thigh. Sit up tall, stretch up, face the left foot, and go for it. Breathe. Same idea, dropping that inside elbow, shoulder, so our torso is a little bit more centered. Amazing. Slowly come out of it. Both legs are going to go out in front of you nice and long. Scooch the buns back for me. So just kind of move the cushions out of the way so you're right on the bones. Flex your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up nice and tall. And exhale, forward fold, come on down. Same idea. I want you to grab wherever you can on your feet. And maybe you can't even grab the feet. Maybe the hands are right next to the shins. That's absolutely fine. You can also bend the knees if this is too much. But just allow yourself to take a gentle fold. I don't want you forcing this. This is not full-blown. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release it. Leave the left leg, bring the right leg up and over. I want your heel directly next to your left knee, your butt flat. Right hand behind you, left arm reaches way up, bring it over the knee, keep the elbow bent, and take a beautiful twist. Look back over that right shoulder. Soften the back elbow, leaning back just slightly so you can get a deeper twist. For 3, for 2, and on 1, slowly release it. Swap out the legs. Right leg long, left leg up and over. Heel and knee line up, butt flat, left hand behind you, right arm up. Bring it over the knee and take the twist. So I always like to remind you these twists are not just for your spine, they are to massage your internal organs, your digestive system. So much good stuff is happening here. Little internal cleansing, little power washing. And then slowly release it. And you, my baby, are done. Almost. Savasana. Feet flexed, legs strong, arms reach. Come down like you mean it. Roll down 1 notch at a time. And I want you to use this to tense the body, to tense the muscles. And so that when you release into Savasana, you feel even more of a sense of relaxation. So coming down really slow and then totally surrendering yourself to the mat. Heels are in, toes are out, palms are up, eyes are closed. Now, I know that you did this class because you're short on time, but do not skip this part. This is where your body gets to integrate all the good information you just gave it. So it is equally important, if not more important, for you to take this time and let that happen. All you got to do is hold still for about 2 minutes as you listen and pay attention to yourself. How you feel, the vibration of your body, even the thoughts going on in your head. Don't look for a blank mind. Let everything just rock and roll the way it's doing naturally. But don't fight any of it. Feel how it feels to just simply observe. Taking yourself out of the equation of your thoughts and emotions and feelings is a superpower and will get you so much further in everything that you're doing. Thank you for getting on your mat, even if you didn't have that much time. I'll see you in the next class. Namaste.